Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up manually personalized products within Lockerstock, a few little things, how I would personally set it up. Now it's entirely up to you, but if you've never done it before, you're a little unsure, then this video is definitely going to help you out. So I'm going to set up this thank you nurses design on a black mug. So now of course you could use this video for your own designs and stuff, but if you get any designs from me, this is pretty much for personalized ones. This is pretty much how they're going to look when you download them. You may or may not have light and dark version depending on the design, but you're going to have the PSD where you can edit the personalization part there if you're doing manually personalized stuff. Then you're going to have the fonts. These are always Google fonts. They have to be Google fonts to work with Lockerstock. Then you're going to have the mock-ups, and then you're going to have the PNG artwork, and you're going to have no personalization and with personalization. So with personalization means it's got the personalization there, which means you can use that to go ahead and make other mock-ups. And then no personalization is what we're going to use right now to do our personalized stuff. So basically it's got a blank area where personalization goes, and that will depend on design to design. So if we come into your Lockerstock dashboard, go down to your products here, which I'm already at. So just click that again. That's what this page looks like. Hit create new product. Scroll on down to find the product, and it's the same I think pretty much for every product. Just they look different. So here we go. Black mug, sublimated only. Okay, so maybe you were doing a t-shirt, you would choose your colors and stuff at this point. Hit next. You can set your price there. Hit next. So I'm just going to call this demo mug. There you go. Hit save and continue. Now here at this point, now you can with Lockerstock you can upload the completed product image, i.e. your mock-up and the artwork separately. So here we'll show you a completed your mock-up, but the personalization doesn't work like that. Okay, so you have to use their mock-up for this personalized stuff. Okay, so we're going to go upload artwork image, and then we're going to find the thank you nurses. We go into the PNG artwork, and then we want no personalization because we want it with the blank, and we want it to go on dark. Just give that a moment to upload. And what you can do once you push this through, I'm not going to be able to show you it pushed through, but within Lockerstock you have to set it up with their background image like this, but then once you pushed it through to your platform, you can then flip the mock-up out on your website, so it will look nice on your website. Then we're going to go add edit personalization. So the text here, let me just remind myself, in Philadelphia. Right, I'm never going to be able to spell that, so I'm going to in Philly, Phil A Del. Boy, I'm just going to go with Texas. Okay, right, in Texas. So we're going to need our font. So we can see in our font folder here, it's RoboSlab. This is a variable one. So what I'm going to do is double click on the PSD to open that up. You can right click and open it in Photoshop if you want. So here's the personalization layer. If I make sure my text tool is selected down here and I put my cursor in, it's telling me that it's RoboSlab regular and the color is white. If it was a different color, you've got two ways of finding out what color that is, the exact hex code. You can either put your cursor in there like I just did with the text tool selected, and then you can click this box up here, and this is an easy one because it's white, but sometimes you'll have lots of different colors, and then we can right click and we can copy the hex code there. Or the other way you can do it is you can click this little box here with any of these tools selected. This brings up this color palette, and then you've got a dropper. So like obviously this is just white, so it's dead easy, but anywhere you click on the canvas there, it's going to give you the hex code that you want the color for to match up the text, and then you can just right click and copy that, press OK, and then so we know it's RoboSlab regular, we know it's white. So here we're going to choose the font. So if we start typing in here, Robo, just scroll down, should be here somewhere. Okay, RoboSlab regular, there it is. Here you've got a color picker here. Because this is white, you can drag it right over if you want to, but for any other colors where you've got to be real specific, you can just paste that in there. I'll see if it, yeah, you've got to put the old hash in there as well. Most of the time you're going to want it center, but you know what alignment is, whether you want it to align left or right or the center. In this case we do want it as the center. I'm going to click update. Okay, there it is up here. So what you want to do here, we may adjust things up a little bit more as well. Now there's a little bit of a glitch in here. Don't grab this side, okay? You can grab these, you see there's little squares here, you can grab these handles and we can drag it out. So you want to drag it out to like pretty much the width of the design there, like that. And like I say, don't grab this side because it goes haywire if you grab that side, and then you have to start all over again. But what you want to do is to contain the text, so when they start typing they've got the full width of the design. So you want to drag that out to there. And then if we can go in and edit, and we can edit the size as well. So let's just take the size down to 25 just to have a look. So 25 is clearly too small. Let's edit it again. Let's take it up to 35. Now there, that's good, that's perfect. Okay, so what will happen if you have your text up to, you want to take it down so that it becomes smaller than that little box first. If you have it too big, it can be deceiving, because what happens is as you type more, as the type gets more and more bigger, it squeezes it into that box, so what you're seeing is not the true size. So you want to start it off small ideally and then increase it so you get it just right. So that is pretty much perfect. We then go save and finish. Okay, we then go edit personalization options. Now this auto fulfill here, what I highly recommend is you do not have it on auto fulfill. Now you can come back and change this at a later date, but for the first few sales and stuff, definitely recommend that you have it on don't auto fulfill. What will happen is, of course I haven't got any sales of this one, I think I'm just going to hit save. What will happen is when you come into your account, you'll come here, and when you make a sale there'll be a banner at the top here somewhere, and it will say you have missing personalization fields. You hit that, it takes you to the order, and then you literally punch in what the customer wrote in their order, that, and then you can release that from hold. That way you got a little bit of control, because if it's going to go wrong, then at least you can do it with the PSD, and you can mess around with the font size and stuff, or whatever the words were. You can get it just right, and then you can place a manual order. So I'll probably show you in another video at some point how to place manual orders, because it's a handy thing to know how to do. And that's it really. That's how you set up a manually personalized product. But the main thing is make sure, until you're very confident that that is going to go through completely on its own, just make sure that you don't auto fulfill it. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye for now.